Welcome back. It is spooky season, so I decided to make a cabin in the woods. This was actually a really fun project to do. I cut out and did some wood scoring, just kind of scoring and scratching a wood grain texture on the foam, and then following it up and spreading that out with a ballpoint pen just to get those grooves a little deeper. Then going over a gray Mod Podge and paint mix, just spreading that out just to get it a little sealed up and being able to apply the paint earlier since it was just a scrap piece of foam that I was working off of. And then from then it was just cutting everything into strips and laying them out. But after that, I took a couple of photos and thought that it was a little sparse. Like, I had the door being a different color and a couple different textures, but what I wanted to do was build a fence around the porch area. So I took those strips that I made earlier and cut them all into 3-inch long pieces. They were about an inch wide. And then for some of those, I then cut them into 1/2 inch and did 3 at a time and then painted around everything. So it was a lot of cutting, a lot of preparing all of these into the various lengths that I needed for around the base of the porch area of the cabin. Gluing them together and getting them ready. Lots of glue, lots of paint. This step took honestly longer than the rest of the build combined because I was kind of, like I said, it wasn't the original plan. So I was improvising a lot, hoping that this would work. And it turned out pretty cool looking, if I do say so myself. And then with the extra strips, that's what I then would use for the kind of side bars of the fencing area. Going over that with paint and then a generous black wash to kind of seal everything together. Let that dry for a minute. And then hot glue, assemble. And looking at that, the fencing area looks pretty cool. And then there's the walk up. And here's some photos. Make sure to like and subscribe. And follow me at Knocked Out Films on Instagram and all social medias. Thanks for watching.